Unbelievable! That is a dream goal!
They found it! They finally found the goal they were looking for!
What a finish that is! Do not scratch your eyes! This is really happening!
Hello and welcome to this Game and Frame presentation of the UPSL American North. A game amongst the top today as Red Hook FC takes on Osner's FC, and one of these teams' perfect only win record is going to have to take a halt today, at least one of them for sure. Early days, of course, but both these sides have only won their opening games. Red Hook FC taking their first game in a 3-1 win against New York Empire, and Osner's FC taking their first two against Kelmendi and BCFC. Osners are joint top. They go top by themselves with a win or a point today, and Red Hook look to join them. Today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. Kickoff up next. Stay tuned. So Red Hook in the black and yellow, kicking from right to left. And Osner's in the orange and purple, kicking from left to right, just about ready to get us underway here in the UPSL. It'll be Harry Sankley to take the kickoff, one of the 3 goal scorers last time out for Red Hook. As Ridjon Harrison, who is Osner's leading goal scorer, looks to add to his tally. We're underway here. As Red Hook look to slow things down right away with Musa Danso and now Abaza. Ache out wide to Sane. And all the way back to Michael Hesse, who's only conceded 1 goal this season in Red Hook's 1 game. It's a good ball out from him to Granera, and checking in was Asidu. Red Hook patient in their build-up. Now Osners can take their first couple of touches on the ball. In goal today is Mo Sisi as he fires one out of play. Conceded 2 goals last time out against BCFC. Or rather, in their first game of the season against BCFC, they won that game 4-2. And last time out, CC kept a clean sheet against Kelmendi. Right now, Osner's joint top with the Renegades, 6 points from 2 games. Danso looks to go long, and it's Sankley making the run in behind, who is headed away well by Osner's, and now the first free kick of the game. It's won by Kabulu. Kabulu back to Sisi. Now Diaz just ran under his foot. He's able to roll it further forwards for Swaby. Eventually it goes all the way back to Kabulu. And Diaz wins the side of throw-in. Back to Diaz, who looked long, hit off his own man. It's Tyler Swaby, goes all the way back. And Osner's being a little bit careful now. It's a good high press from Giuseppe Barone. And there'll be a throw in deep in Osner's FC territory. It's in the middle for Swaby. And Diaz will just fire it forwards. It'll swirl out of bounds for a red hook throw-in. Back underway as Abaza fires it across to Danso. And Danso looks long. It's Sankli making the run just over him. And poor clearance falls to Sankli. Tried to spread it out wide for Barone. Here's Sene. Giuseppe Barone on the turn, trying to curl the ball in. It was well headed away by Kabulu. And further clear by Osners. Sankli out wide, and again with Barone. Here's Sankli on the turn. Just not on the same page with Jerry Taglavia. The big chances early on for Red Hook, who have looked the better of the two sides. Osner's not really able to build up as of yet with the high Red Hook press. Forcing the lawn clearance was Harry Sankli. Eventually Osners will take control of it. Good tackle coming in was Granera to halt the attack of Tyler Swaby, who was looking dangerous, and now a ball out wide looking for Pangrazia. Just not able to get there as Mo Sisi is first to it. So end-to-end stuff in the opening minutes. And a little mistake between the goalkeeper and the back line, and Diaz will just about keep it in play for Osners, who aren't in the best position. He's able to send it forwards, and cutting it to deal with it was Glenfold Gentle. As Osners are able to spread it out to the left-hand side. Cesar's making a run on the right. Wanted the switch, didn't get it. Cesar running again. This time it was well intercepted by Anderson Asidu. Advantage played by the referee. It's out to Pagrazzi. Doesn't pull back for the advantage. Asidu still in there. Looked like he handled it, and he did. Free kick for Osners. So they take quickly out wide. Marvin Mondesir on that left-hand side as Cesar is back to retrieve. Keithlin Cesar looks up and looks to switch all the way for Marvin Mondesir, who's got some space here for Osners. Foraying forward and driving a shot towards goal, and it's the first save of the day for either goalkeeper, gathered by Michael Hesse. Here's Acha. Checking in was Asidu, and all the way back to Michael Hesse. The referee's blown his whistle here. Wants to get some people off the field. So April 25th, I've got a triple header for you. In between 7 and 7:30 p.m., Union SC will take on the Capital City Islanders. In the UPSL American South, Ironbound SCP will take on Kewington SC, also in the UPSL American South, and in the UPSL American North, or UPSL, sorry, New York Empire FC will take on Osners FC, their next game, April 25th at 7:30. strong start from Red Hook FC. Looking to go 2 for 2 to start the UPSL campaign. Osners are already 2 for 2. 6 goals scored and only 2 conceded. And Hesse gets us back underway. Checking in and no foul on Pagrazi. Now going the other way is Gentle. He had Swaby making a run forwards. He'll go backwards instead for Sully Cornell. Now turning the outside is Marvin Mondesir, who looked for the check, and it'll be a throw-in for Osners. Or for Red Hook, rather. Here's Danso. Looking long again. It's Pagrazi waiting for it. It was headed away well. On the other hand side, good chance here for Osners. Flags up anyways. Wouldn't have counted. It was a great win by Tyler Swaby. He was able to spread it out wide for a great chance for the man up top today, Glenford Gentle. The referee attempts to sort things out here. We'll remind you that today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. The managers share some tactics. The referees continue to deliberate. So both sides perfect from their opening UPSL spring games. Early days, of course, but definitely a huge game in regards to the title race. These points in April count just as much as they do at the end of the season. Both teams helping out to try and solve the issue. As we continue our delay. The referee is now ready to get things back underway, and Danso will take the free kick resulting from the offsides for Red Hook. Musa Danso looking for the checking in Abaza, but he gave it away. And there was a good chance on the right-hand side for Keithland Cesar, but he just couldn't get it right. Sliding in with Sine, and he did enough to put off Cesar. Going short again, here's Musa Danso. This time Danso will go long, looking for Pagrazzi. It wasn't a great header away, and here's Henry Sankley. Sankley's got Pagrazzi with him. Sankley can go alone, it got deflected, and it's the opening goal for Red Hook out of nothing. Harry Sankley, who had one in the opener, has the opener tonight. And right after the restart, straight from a goal kick. A great flick on from Pagrazzi. And Sankley adds another to his tally. The skipper gets Red Hook on the score sheet early on. It was a great flick on from Alberto Pagrazzi, who straight out to the right-hand side, switched places with Harry Sankley, and it took a deflection off of Benedict Austin and nestled in Mo Cici's right corner. Nothing he could do about it, but Red Hook lead again. It's a great play, looking for Giuseppe Barone. Diaz on in, and Diaz wins the free kick against Giuseppe Barone. Be Diaz to take. He'll send long towards the other side. Trying to get the flick on was Gentle, and it's sent further forwards out wide, looking for Cesar. Calmly done from Mensa Sine on the left-hand side. He'll look for a check-in. Great ball out wide. And driving forwards, a Red Hook. Flicked on by Pagrazzi. Flag stays down on the left-hand side. And sent in by Barone. It's just past Pagrazzi, and a real chance out wide, and in again. Jerry Taglavia, who's barely had a touch early on, supplies Red Hook second in a couple of minutes. And Osner's FC, who are a perfect 2 for 2, find themselves 2 goals down. More goals than they've conceded in the game all season. Red Hook piling it on. With the long balls from the left-hand side. Yet again, no chance from Mo Cici. Brilliant work from Pagrazzi again and Barone. And Tagliavia made no mistake. Back underway again. We'll see what the joint league leaders have in response for the Red Hook Surgeons. And going over a free kick for Osners, and maybe the first yellow card of the game. It was Gentle who beat his man, got taken over. And he's still down. So Osner's ready the free kick. They'll go short instead. And now cutting inside and firing the strike at goal and in. What a shot that is, and right back into the game are the league leaders. Michael Hesse got a touch on it, he just about couldn't keep it out. And it was fired home by Rijon Harrison, who has his 5th goal this season and only 2 in some games. Lovely strike. He had a hat trick in the first one. He had a goal last time out, and he's got a goal tonight. And it looks like a completely different game after that. Hesse got a big palm to it, but the power on Harrison's strike just couldn't keep it out. We've got a good one under the lights. Goals early on. Sent wide by Atza, and out wide Barone kept it in play, at least for the moment, and Diaz slices it out of play. Be a Red Hook throw-in. Sent into the middle over everybody, and another big chance for Harry Sankley. Mo Sisi did well to close down the angle. Rolling it through. Harrison's on the chase again. Ridgeon Harrison cutting inside again. They have to be wary of him. 3 on him, and eventually able to upend him. Now forwards for Sankley. Both sides very open. And checking back in to make a great tackle was Benedict Augustin, and bad sign for FC Osners as their leading goal scorer, Ridgeon Harrison, stays down. And it looks like he's going to need some attention. Really bad sign for FC Osners, the man who just fired in a beautiful goal moments ago. Going down and clutching his left leg. So Harrison off to the sidelines, very slow to get to his feet. It's not something you'd want to see. No matter what side you're on, Osners will play down a man for the moment. And Red Hook will get the ball back in play. Here's this Atcha. Hesse finds the space out wide for Garnera. He's got Pangrazi ahead of him. And furthermore, for one of the goal scorers, Taglavia, his ball in was deflected just wide and out for the forced corner of the night by Pegui Kabulu. So Barone will go over to take it. Be an outswinger for Red Hook, who look to add to their very slim lead. It's up into the air, headed down. Not very well away by Osners. Back in by Sine. Pangrazi lost out, and turning forwards is Sully Cornell. And Osners still that one man down at the moment. No subs to replace Ridgeon Harrison. See if Red Hook can take advantage. Here's Sine with this at you. Sent out wide, and making the run in behind was Ahmed Abaza, but he's offside. And Osners will take as much time out of this as they can as Rajon Harrison looks just about ready, back to his feet. Great sign for the team in orange and purple. So Harrison's back on the pitch, and we're back to 11 aside. Turning is Sankley, scorer of the first goal of the night. He was held back. Be a free kick in a good area for Red Hook. And standing over it is Anderson Asidu. Pretty central. Red Hook will line up on the left side of it for a righty taker as Asidu sends it in towards that left-hand side. It was headed away by the skipper, Benedict Augustin. Sine followed in from the left back position, sent out wide here to Ahaza. His ball in is a good one, and it got the header towards goal by the center back Musadanso, but easily saved by CC, and he'll calm things down for Osners. Here's Cesar. Diaz making the run forwards. Poor touch on the ball by Tyler Swaby. He fouls his man. Red Hook, free kick. Driving forwards and going over for another Red Hook free kick is Musadanso, who's the center back that can play or drives everywhere on the pitch. He's one aside a free kick. Here's Garnera and Asidu and Acha. Out wide for Ahaza, who's let Sine go forward. Went a little bit early, but stayed on side. Sine, great ball in. Oh, bar down and in the goal in the eyes of the linesman. What a finish in the middle. What a ball in. And it was Alberto Pangrazzi. So all three of the forwards on the score sheet for Red Hook, and they lead 3-1. Get right back into it. What a ball in from Mensa Sine. And the finish left nothing short of perfection. Bar down, yet again no chance for Mo Sisi, who's got to be asking questions of his back line. Only conceded 2 goals all season. Before this, they've conceded 3 in the first half. Red Hook have their 2-goal advantage back. And just like their first game of the season, it's 3 different goal scorers on the score sheet. So a substitution for Osner is looking to change the momentum of the game as Mo Dio comes in and Tyler Swaby will come out. Sent out wide to Marvin Mondes here. Osner's not used to being in this position. But it is early. They have tons of time. Not playing their best football. It's out for a Red Hook throw-in. And to Sine to take the throw-in, and all the way up into the penalty area is the center back Musadanso. See what Red Hook's long throw can produce on the already ailing Osner's defense. It's a really good throw. It's headed away by Kabulu. Sine can recycle, but lost out to Cesar. Can switch play, and here is the goal scorer Harrison just giving it away, and it could be in again. Great save by Sisi. and further clear. Way too easy for Red Hook to break through the back line of Osner's. And now is Harry Sankley looking for his brace. CC just about keeping his side in the game with his outstretched left arm. One pass out and Harry Sankley breaks through. Just couldn't find the finishing touch. Hesse will go long towards Sankley, who won the flick, and in behind is Pangrazi, well seen out by Kabulu, who can go back to his goalkeeper, Sisi. High press on him, and he'll take no chances. Sending it out for a Red Hook throw-in. From an Osner's perspective, just need to calm the game down. Red Hook are storming over them at the moment. Here's Danso. Taking his time, checking in with Sankley, and now Gennaro. Garnera to Isaacha. Had Sine making the run, took his time and drove forwards. A lot of men forwards for Red Hook. In behind here, Barone. Flag stays down against Giuseppe Barone. Cuts inside, great tackle. Coming back to make it was Nick Diaz, but yet again, way too easy to break between Osner's lines for FC Red Hook. They were looking for an offside flag that never came. It'll be the first in-swinging corner for the team in black and yellow.
Just step back a little bit. He's coming up the same thing. Off the line, okay?
Referee ready to get things back underway. Sent very far towards the back post and headed towards goal by the center back Danso, but out for a goal kick. CC gets things back underway. Here's Marvin Mondas here. And up forwards is Osner's goal scorer, Rijan and Harrison, but he couldn't keep it. And Red Hook will take back possession. Taglavia checking in, just a straight pass. Osner's throwing. Here's Sine. Now Isaacha. Red Hook taking their time on it as Osner's lay back on the press. Good ball forwards by Pangrazi, well intercepted by Mondas here for the moment. Garnero came forwards, and now Harrison. Mondas here, Harrison again, as Osner's just need to take over possession. It's an interesting ball across, and it was a crunching challenge on Sine by Diaz, who will have a talking to. Be a free kick for Red Hook. Sine to Asidu. Way back to his goalkeeper, Michael Hesse. Sends it up into the air. Another good flick on. It's been working for Red Hook all day, all night, as Kabulu takes a poor touch that sends him out wide, and that's a dangerous ball. Should be headed back by Haza, and Red Hook will slow things down and give it away to Cesar. And set off and attempting a ball across to Harrison was Kevin Mondesir. That one didn't work out, and eventually it'll be an Osner's throw-in. Cesar on the turn. Now it's Acha. Acha with 3 men on him, and Sine does well to get it back to his goalkeeper. Press of Osner's not really troubling Red Hook. Here's Garnera. And all the time in the world for Musa Danso. Giving away to Marvin Mondes here. In the middle, the pass to Cornell was astray. Driving forwards was Harry Sankley. His cross in hit his own man. And Osner's will take back possession with Augustin. Augustin with a little bit of a dangerous drive forwards, the skipper. And Osner's, well, going over was gentle. No free kick given by the referee. Red Hook go again. Ball in for Ahaza, who gets the 1-2. Ahaza tried to fire it towards goal. Audacious effort, well blocked by Diaz. Cesar. Firing it out towards Rijon Harrison. Easily headed away, though, by Garnera. And tidied up by Asidu, who seems to be first to every second ball in the midfield. Checking in is Giuseppe Barone. Rolling it through to Sankley. Another opportunity, shooting chance for Harry Sankley, and this one he gets wrong. Those passes in between the center backs doing wonders for Red Hook. And Harry Sankley just got under that one. Forwards looking for the run of Gentle. Lent for Gentle still on the chase. Not a ball that Hesse might have wanted all the way back there, as he fires it out of his own penalty area. Now a flick on looking for Harrison. Yet again doesn't get to him. Well, Rijon Harrison has been quiet since his goal early on. Red Hook have been doing a good job. Garnera looking to get it down the sideline. Mondesir prevented that from happening and won aside a throw-in. Flick on, looking for Glenford Gentile. Tough challenge there. And turning the other way is Ahaza, trying to play a ball over the top for Pangrazi, who might have been offside anyways. CC will take over. Diaz checking in. Good Red Hook press, not letting Osner's really go anywhere. Diaz with a man on him. Red Hook throw-in. Zahaza. And back to Acha. Sine, who's drifted central from his left back role. He's got 3 on him and he's giving the ball away. One back by Sankley, who got stepped on. Red Hook free kick. Sidu will stand over it. Similar to his earlier free kick, similar ball in too, and similar end product in the end as Osners are able to get it out of there. Cesar with 3 men on him, gives it away to one of them. And Red Hook will resettle. They've had all the ball, most of the goals, and pretty much all of the opportunities early on, Red Hook. And Osners, who've been in dreamland for the past 2 weeks, just need to settle down and get back into this one. Here's Barone. Asidu driving forwards. He's had a lot of the ball. Anderson, Asidu in the Red Hook midfield, and he'll settle things down for them again. Sine. Garnera, Sine again. This time a higher press from Osners, putting some pressure on Red Hook. They break out of it again. Checking in and turning well was Pangrazi. He's got men ahead of them. One of them is Giuseppe Barone. Very good defending, and then an interesting pass back. Not on the same page. Kabulu and his goalkeeper. It'll be a Red Hook throw, and it could have been a lot worse from an Osner's perspective. Good strong defending from Pegwi Gabulu to prevent Giuseppe Barone staring down Mo Sisi one-on-one. Pangrazi's done well. And Tagliavia, now Sankli on his left foot, sending it out wide and just a little bit too far for Ahaza. In Osner's throwing, and the referee wants to have a word with the Osner's skipper. On April 26th in the UPSL American South Division, Cosmos B will take on the Pennsylvania Prime. That's at 7:30 p.m. on April 26th. Back underway here as Diaz throws down the line. Asidu first to it again. This time he loses out. As Osners lose out on the sideline. Red Hook throw. And Sine taking his time. He's got Sankli and Pangrazi. Tried to find one of them. Now a head injury. Referee's going to have to stop play here. A lot of pain is the Osners player. Very scrappy first half as Red Hook lead 3-1. It was the substitute Mo Dia, who's in agonizing pain on the sideline, clutching his head. He was able to get to his feet, which was a good sign. Must have just bumped heads with somebody. And Osners and both sides will take a little bit of a break for Dia. He was able to get to his feet and run to the sideline. Referee will drop the ball to Mo Sisi. Good sign as Mo Diaz back in the game. Danso. A lot of men on him, and he gave it away to Kabulu, who will go all the way back to Cici. Cici out wide, it was flicked on, only as far as Garnera, eventually ending up in the other goalkeeper's feet. Headed up into the air by Osner's. And here's Diaz. A couple of checkdowns. Diaz again wins Osner's a throw-in. Nick Diaz looked to find the middle of the field, and turning and firing it to the other side was Mo Dia. And eventually Marvin Mandesor will go to greet it. He substitutes still Nick Pierre, his first couple of touches. He'll find Gentle, and Gentle forwards for Harrison. Rajon Harrison right where they want the ball, but his cross in was deflected and easy to deal with for Moussa Danso, and now down the line goes Sankley. 2-on-2 at the moment as Sankley trying to take on Dio, who did well. Upended him, but then gave it away and won it back. Here's Cesar. Sending it out wide for Harrison. Rajon Harrison throwing it in to Cesar. Good first touch. Going over the challenge. Be another Osner's throw-in. Keithlin Cesar. Also slow to get up for Osner's. He'll be all right. Sent into the middle by Osner. Sine with some defending to do. He did it well. And Red Hook eventually team up to get the ball out and away. There's Dio. Out wide for Diaz. Good ball to find him. Couple yards of space for Diaz. In by Cesar. Away easily by Danso. And Dio will recycle. Augustin. And substitute gets his touch on it, and Sankley can go the other way. 2-on-1 for the moment. Sankley will settle things down, wait for more options. Harry Sankley sliding it across. Here's Giuseppe Barone. Barone looking to fire it towards goal, and just over the net. Well, 3 different goal scorers today for Red Hook, and Giuseppe Barone looking to be the 4th. He had Mo Cici flailing. Cesar waiting for it, Sine going to it. And to Sine past one. He's got Barone on his left, he's bumbled over. And he'll win his side a free kick. And now the yellow, or not. Like the referee reached to his pocket. Decided not to brandish a card for Mo Dio. Sine's okay. Be a free kick, good area for Red Hook. Giuseppe Barone with a lot of Red Hook bodies in there. His ball should be easy, and is. For Mo Cici, he goes quickly. Running out was Harrison. He's not going to be able to get to this. It'll be easy for Red Hook. And Hessier goes short for Sine. Sine long, way too long. And Kabulu for Dio, just ran under his foot. Osner's throw. Nick Diaz goes to retrieve. Winning it back was Barone. Great flick on. Harry Sankley could be in. Some space for Harry Sankley, and he tried to pull it back too. Oh, the referee's going to give a back pass here. It's going to be interesting. It should be a yellow card and a indirect free kick from inside of Mo Sisi's penalty area. It was an indirect back pass from Pigui Kabulu. And yet again, Harry Sankley and Pangrazi teaming up to break him behind. Osners will argue that it wasn't intentional, but in the eyes of the referee, it was a purposeful back pass to the goalkeeper, and we'll see an indirect free kick from about 5 yards out from the goal. It's a slow rolling ball. Sisi dove onto it, must have thought that it was unintentional. And we'll see how Osners look to combat this. A brilliant opportunity for Red Hook to take a 3-goal lead in the opening half against the joint league leaders. The ball needs a touch before it can be shot. The Sidu stands over it. Around 8 Osner players, including Mo Sisi on the goal line. Still a little bit of space for Red Hook, who have 3 bodies over the free kick. And a 4th in Ahmed Ahaza, standing to the right-hand side. And we'll see what they have. Looks like a Sidu will be the one to touch it. Now 9 Osner bodies crowding the goal. Sankley ran over it. Referee didn't like what he saw. The wall creeping up. It was struck from Issa Acha. Now the referee brandishes a yellow card for Osners. Red Hook will draw up a different play. Asidu with Pangrazi closest to him. Asidu, Pangrazi, good save. I think it was Sisi who came off his goal line, got a hand on it. Just about keeps Osners in the game. Be a throw in for Red Hook. First half coming to its closing stages. Here's Donso. Pangrazi got the flick and further flicked on. Harry Sankley could be in here. Good touch forwards from Sankley. Beats his center back, pulling it back for Pangrazi. And there's the 4th right before halftime for Red Hook. It's the 2 men up top, Sankley and Pangrazi linking up again. And 4-1, Red Hook lead the leaders. Osners just don't know where to look. Another beautiful goal, and another goal created by the flick on. This time, Sankli able to get the better of Pegui Kabulu. A great ball in for Pangrazi, who made no mistake. He's at the double. Sankli's got another assist and a great first half. And everything up top is clicking for the team in black and yellow. Osner's looking to feed it all around, and only 45 minutes have been played. Diaz. They need goals and they need them quick. Only real run chance for FC Osners, which was put away by Ridjon Harrison, and that's their only goal of the half, while their opposition has put 4 past them. Rampant from Red Hook, and right now Osners FC perfect record is in deep, deep trouble. We'll see if they can combat that and if they can somehow get back into the game in the second half. We'll be showing you the saves of the month at halftime, so don't go anywhere and watch those. We'll be back in 15. Entertaining, to say the least.
Head to his centre midfielder. The shot is an immaculate save by Nikcevic. Unbelievable athleticism.
On his left foot, gets it back to his right, lays it off. Here's the hit, blocked in front. Second time asking Goransky. Goransky makes 2 saves on the bounce. I think one came off his head. A third save from Goransky. The fourth is offside. The fourth is offside. Goransky, my goodness. What a run of play from the VE goalkeeper. That was incredible. Whips it in towards Teodorescu. Looks like he might come off a hand. Comes to Teodorescu again. Sublime save by Dimopoulos. That was creeping its way into the near post, and Dimopoulos with an acrobatic save.
Before once again lifting it up for Turnbull. It lands for Chetty. Almost found the back of the net. Right above the crossbar it went.
Wide open player, possible shot incoming, does get a shot, and a great save from Louis from West Town again. Corner kick has been awarded, but a brilliant shot and a great save again from the West Town goalkeeper.
Tapos finding Pradera. The West, who puts it on target, but a massive save onto the bar. A heroic save.
Cross Lorenz cross. Ooh! What a save!
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobacs, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Osner. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Three ways we help you sell your property easier. At Bell Mason, we are dedicated to connect your property to the right buyers. We set right and competitive pricing for your property. We carefully showcase your listing to reach the right buyers. We work with experts and trustworthy agents for the best guidance, making your selling journey easier, smoother, and with confidence. Message us today. Bell Mason Realty. We are looking for you. Begin your career as a real estate professional. 100% commission earnings, flexible work setup, opportunities across multiple states. Because success is within your reach with Bell Mason Realty. Apply today.
Teams are switched around, almost ready to get the second half underway. Mason Colo on as a substitute for FC Osners, who are looking to climb a 3-goal mountain to try and keep their undefeated start to the UPSL going, as Red Hook look to make it 2 from 2. Orange and purple side, kicking from right to left. They've given it away right away, and another big chance goes sailing over the goal. It was Harry Sankley who, to retie his shooting boots, start the second half. And if Osners want to get back into this one, they can't be giving away the ball like that. Ball will eventually stray out for a Red Hook throw-in. Down the line and up into the air by Colo Mason. Now Dio. Mason Colo rather, and flicked on well. Now to the outside and to the back post. Already looks better from Osners. It was Gentle chesting it down, and Dio can recycle it out wide to Diaz. Diaz with Cesar. Cesar onto his left, trying to fire it towards goal. It was well blocked. And stolen back by Barone. Here's a Sidhu. And Issa Acha. Got a flick and only comes back to Gentle to take possession back for Osners. Here's Dio. Red Hook getting up. Barone's on the chase. And it's Marvin Mondes here, taking his time on it. Augustin found Dio. And Osner's controlling a little bit of the possession. Something they couldn't say about any of the first half, as Diaz will win his side of throw-in. Headed well in forwards for Sidhu. Good tackle by Dio. New center back partnership for Red Hook, with Kali coming on the pitch, and here he is. Montaha Kali paired with Isaachu. Sidhu and Dio fighting for it. Dio got the better of him, and Marvin Mondesir will contain it for Stylenik. And here's Stylenik Pierre for Dio. Good one-touch football. Checking in was Gentle. He goes past a couple. It's better from Osner. Stylenik Pierre into the middle and into his own net goes Issa Acha. Brilliant move from FC Osners, and they believe that this game isn't over yet. They opened the scoring within 5 minutes of the second half. And Mo Dio, having created the goal, looks like he paid the price for it. Well, it was put into his own goal by Issa Acha, but it was all created on the left-hand side by Dio and Stylenik Pierre, who will get the assist for it. And all of a sudden, Osners are back in the game. No chance for Michael Hesse as the slice ball back towards him. Went the opposite way he was going, right into the corner. Would have been a good finish to the other end. Here's Kali. Send it up into the air. It was over the head of everybody. The flag stays down, bumbled over in the penalty area. Clear penalty kick for Red Hook. And less than 30 seconds after Osner's look to have put themselves back into the game, Red Hook FC will have a brilliant opportunity from the penalty spot to reinforce their 3-goal lead. It'll be a yellow card. And it'll be a penalty kick for Red Hook FC. It was Giuseppe Barone who won it.
But he didn't make an effort to play the ball, Doc. He pulled him from behind. There is. If he doesn't make an effort to play the ball, it is. If he tries to play the ball, then it's not. Even in the box. Yes.
Looks like it's Ahmad Ahaza to step up to take. So Ahaza looking to get his first of the night and Red Hook's 5th. And bring them back to their 3-goal cushion up against FC Osners. It's him against Mo Sisi. Ahaza steps up and Sisi's down to stop him. And Osners are still alive. Mo Sisi guessed right. He got 2 big palms to it. And we'll see what that momentum can do to the team in orange and purple. Well, it looked like the same thing was happening in the first half where Osners would score, gain momentum for a little bit. Red Hook would score right after. But Mo Sisi, after having already conceded 4 in the first half, is looking to turn it around the second, makes a huge save for his side. It'll be a Red Hook corner kick. Penalty at a perfect height for the goalkeeper to save. And we'll see if Red Hook live to rue that chance. Giuseppe Barone will take the incoming corner. And it's dangerous, and it's not cleared well by Osners originally. Diaz still on it, and eventually can get it to Cesar. And it's cleared away. End-to-end stuff. What a ball that is from Sine, right out wide to Barone. Giuseppe Barone again. On his left foot, clipping it towards the back post, and Sisi's there to gather it. Looking like a whole new man, Mo Sisi. Here's Marvin Mondesir trying to switch it. Sine got good foot on it, and coming back from an offside position was Pangrazi. Here's Benedict Augustin. Whole lot of time for Osners with that early goal. Augustin, great ball, flag stays down, big chance. Marvin Mondesir, he's got 2 in the middle. Mondesir pulling it back. Cesar got a touch, wants a handball. Referee says no. And referee is going to give a yellow card here for dissent. Brandished to Kevin Mondesir. They'll say that the arm was by his side. And the controversy continues. So Red Hook free kick. Or before that, they'll ready a substitution. And Rio Koizo will come in. and a couple goals, or rather, a goal and a couple assists. Harry Sankley will come off. Just to a standing ovation for the Red Hook bench. Harry Sankley, their leading goal scorer on the season. As Ahaza, the man who missed a pen just moments ago, will send a ball that'll get sent to the man who saved his penalty, Mo Sisi. Looking long. Not headed away well. Here's Marvin Mondesir. Ahaza on his back. Guerrero in front of him. He did well. Thinking with Stoncil. Pierre's ball in. Headed up into the air and cleared away well to Eitsu. Good touch. Good second touch too. Brilliant skill in the midfield from a man who's had so much control over the game. Anderson Asidu keeps it going for Red Hook. Ian Osner's throwing. Salinek Pierre taking his time, throwing it to the middle. No one there except Koizo. Good pass from Tagliavia. And good build-up from Red Hook. Here's Koizo, the substitute. His first couple of touches, he's able to get out wide to Ahaza. Ahaza with Tagliavia. Crossing opportunity towards the back post and just over the head of the on-rushing Giuseppe Barone. Looking for his second of the night. So a 2-goal game, and still very much a game. Ball's fired out for Red Hook throw-in. Thrown deep and chasing was Barone. He's not able to get there. Osner's goal kick. Here's Augustin, the skipper. Looking long. Not on the same page with Gentle. Should be easy for Isaacha. Scorer of the own goal for Red Hook FC. He's able to tidy things up for them. Here's Sali. Beat his man. And a great ball over the top for Asidu. Chasing, Sisi quick off his line. Asidu normally the one playing the balls over the top, not chasing them. He's not able to get to it. Sent the other way by Marvin Mondesir, too far for anybody to get onto it. And Osner's, or Red Hook, will retrieve the throw-in. Flick-ons have been the story of the night for Red Hook. That one's not going to work out. And here's Sisi. And Dio. A lot of pressure on Benedict Augustin, and he did well. Here's Pierre. Good tackle by Garnera. Ball over the top for Red Hook to chase. It's Giuseppe Barone chasing it. He's not able to get there. In the middle to steady things down was Sully Cornell. A lot of pressure on him. And a throw in for Osners. As Osners FC ready the substitution, or Red Hook FC rather. And Ahmed Ahaza will come off as slow as he possibly can. No rush as Red Hook protect the 2-goal advantage. A great game from Ahmed Ahaza, though he missed penalty. His side can drive forwards with Garner, a good ball that Jerry Tagliavia scored the first goal we'll get to. Tagliavia did well originally, but Mo Dio came towering in and broke it up and played through to Gentle. Dio kept going, Gentle turned the other way. He's got Mondesir and Pierre. One Mondesir brother to the other. Marvin Mondesir for Gentle. Gentle on the twist. Osner's creating something. Here's Dio, out wide to Diaz. Diaz firing a ball towards Gentle. Flag is up. Referee hasn't seen it. And now he'll blow his whistle. Gentle coming back from an offside position as some raindrops start to fall again. Dio fires forwards. Good flick. Flag stays down against Gentle. Shooting opportunity if he wants it. Instead he rolls it through, and it was Marvin Mondesir who would have been in. Apart from a very vital interception by Ensis today. Red Hook have to be careful at the back. Chiozo, good flick. Red Hook getting the return and a good ball through. Good couple of touches on the outside wing is Asidu. Had the chance to shoot, opted not to, and pulling it back and letting it run all the way through for Chiozo. Just couldn't find it in his feet. And Osners will go the other way. Great break from Red Hook. Just couldn't find the finishing touch. Here's Cornell. Good 1-2. And Marvin Mondesir's got some space here to fire a ball in just past Gentile and at the back post. Cesar will catch up to it. He'll put a ball in towards Marvin Mondesir. Well headed away by Garnera. Coming in is Dio. Here's Cesar. A lot of space for Osners. Dio's on the overlap. Cesar will go alone. He'll cut inside on his left foot and fire it towards goal. Straight into the arms of Michael Hesse. But better in the last couple of minutes from FC Osners. And warning signs for Red Hook. Here's Sene. Found nobody in particular except Mo Sisi. And now Sisi will have to go and chase his own back pass. Benedict Augustin, good press. Supplied by Jerry Tagliavia, who hasn't stopped running all game. Red Hook looking to change the tide of the game. Youssef Afif will come on for Armando Garnero, who's had a great game at left back. Looks like Afif and Tagliavia will switch. Afif will go to the wing. Tagliavia back to play fullback. And Afif's press right away wins his side of throw-in. Tagliavia takes long, and it got a flick, but illegally in the eyes of the referee. Osner's throwing. Those flick-ons still too easy for Red Hook. They've been working wonders. Turning his DO, but a poor touch. And straight away onto it is Asidu. And now in his Pangrazi, and he fires it wide. Big chance to seal the game. Rare mistake from Modio. And Alberto Pangrazi looking for his hat trick. Just couldn't get on it, and a poor pass from the goalkeeper, Mo Sisi, will go out for a Red Hook corner. Not sure how that happens with the wind barging down, but it's definitely not what Osners need right now. Their undefeated record in jeopardy. In low, doesn't beat the first man. Poor delivery from a Red Hook perspective. Oh, he's won the ball back. Here's Afif. Stepping in was Pierre, and clearing it away was Benedict Augustin. So Red Hook recycle at the back. Tagliavia goes back to Hesse. Hesse taking his time. Stepping in was Diaz. Now Cesar. Great turn from Kabulu. Great ball too. Gentle's offside. He's been offside a couple of times in this second half. Red Hook will ready his substitution and bring on Jaden Humphreys. It looks like Enza Sine, who's putting a real shift at left back, will come off. Putting a great ball for the bar down, assist to Pangrazi. Great finish that was. And now Sine will take a rest, and Humphreys will take his place. Ball forwards for Afif to chase. Fresh legs, but not that fresh. Osners will build up from the back and send long. Gentle's on the chase. She couldn't keep it in play. Here is Muntaha Kali sending it back to his goalkeeper. Hesse goes long. This time Pangrazi couldn't get the flick on it. And Sully Cornell sees it out for a throw-in. It's Curvin Mondesir. And Marvin Mondesir tried to leave it. It was the right idea for Slinek Pierre, but couldn't work it out. And Hesse can take as much time as he can before picking this ball up. Goes short to one of the substitutes, Rio Koizo. And now go long. Out wide looking for Barone. Osner wants a handball. Referee will let it go, and now they give it away. 3-on-3 at the moment for Red Hook. Asidu rolling it out wide for Afif. Maybe he's just got to take that shot. A couple of times where Asidu's been a little bit too unselfish. A man on here, and a smart header back to the goalkeeper from Kali to see the danger away. Asidu poking it across for Barone. Him against Diaz. Diaz got a foot in well. He's been doing his defensive duties this second half. Nick Diaz, the tough matchup against Giuseppe Barone. So far, it's just the goal at the beginning of the second half for Osners, which keeps them in this game. Does not have them satisfied, still 2 goals down. Here's Humphreys. His first couple of touches. Barone just lost it in his feet. And Osners fire a long ball. Marvin Mondesir's got to be offside. And Koizo and Cali. Now Acha. No urgency as of yet from the team in orange. Here's Humphreys. Driving forwards. Barone looked to be offside, and he is. So Osners will ready a substitution of their own. Stevens Antoine will enter the fray, and Sully Cornell will take a break. Or rather, the captain, Benedict Augustin, will go off for Stevens Antoine, maybe an attacking substitution for FC Osners. Stolen back by Red Hook. Pangrazi in the corner, back towards goal to roll it back for Barone. Stepping in was Tyler Swaby. And Acha goes back to his goalkeeper. Afif let it go. Be an Osners throw it. CC on his left foot, not his favorable foot. Out for a Red Hook throw-in. Be another Tagliavia long throw as Joel Favard enters the fray for Osners. Tagliavia goes long, looking for the flick, and it was back towards his own goal, and a corner for Red Hook. Maisen Kolo headed it the wrong way. And Youssef Afif will have an opportunity for Red Hook from the corner flag. Swung in by Afif, and yet again they can't beat the first man on the outswingers. Afif goes in again, headed away again, and further cleared. And sent forwards well. It's one-on-one at the moment, and great defending from Humphreys to see it out. Red Hook then give it away, and the ball forwards almost through for Gentle. What a tackle, what an intervention. from Humphreys, and it needed to be, as Osner's on the counterattack, could have been in behind. It's a new look Osner's side with a lot of substitutions. The long balls just haven't really been working for them. There's Modio, who lost out to Asidou. Asidou rolling it forwards. Youssef Afif, lot of space. Couple men in the middle too. Chops it back. Now takes his man on. It's good defending at the moment. Afif's ball in. Dropped by Cece and cleared off the line. Dangerous in the Osner's penalty area, and a red hook goal would really end this one. Koizo takes a tumble, gets back up. Sent out wide and calmed down by Cesar. On his left foot, now on his right. One-on-one against Humphreys, and coming in to make a great tackle was Issa Acha. End to end when Red Hook don't really need it to be. They'll calm things down, and Humphreys will go back to Acha. Youssef Afif, his touch goes up into the air. Good build up from Red Hook. That ball will be a little bit too far. Red Hook looked to ready a substitution. Mo Diaz on it. And Diaz is on the turn, just can't keep it in play. Hesse goes forward to Humphreys. Good ball. Pangrazi out wide. Asidou looking to roll it through for Youssef Afif, and Cece's first to it. Maybe not the attacking threat that they had in the first half, Red Hook, but they'll be more than content with this scoreline if they can hold on to it. That's brilliant play, though, from Osner's before they give it away to Humphreys. One back by Modio. Options for Osner's, rolling it through. And we'll see if Gento can get to this one. Looks like it'll be too far. And the story of the night, as Red Hook are closed down and compact and keeping Osner's from getting anywhere near their goal. Hesse gets ready to take the goal kick. Up in the air and calmed down by Koizo. And now Acha. Given away and in behind, no flag, or yes, late flag from the linesman on Marvin Mondes here. Would have been a big chance if it stayed down. Acha to Kali. Now Hesse will send long. Missed a flick and will go all the way out for a goal kick. Just a quick reminder for 3 games on April 25th, all in the UPSL. Union SC will take on the Capital City Islanders. Ironbound SCP will take on Kewington. Those are both at 7 p.m. And for you Osners fans watching tonight, they'll play the New York Empire FC at 7:30 p.m. all on April 25th here on Game and Frame, as Diaz builds up from the back but gives it away to the onrushing Issa Acha, who can roll it through just out of the reach of the hat-trick chasing Pangrazi. Trying to play an offside trap, it looks, Red Hook. Risky but working. Not something you see many teams do when they're 2-0 up in the second half. Here's a giveaway. Pangrazi checks it down, and Barone can chase, but he cannot keep the ball, or rather can keep the ball in play. No flag from the linesman, no whistle from the referee. Header clear from Osners. Like everybody stopped playing, Modio didn't. He won it back. And a body check gives Osners a free kick. Another quick reminder that today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. Modio sends out wide. Cesar's on the chase, or Pierre rather, and he couldn't keep it in play. It'll be a throw-in. Flicked on by Afif. On the chase, Asidou, brushing off the challenge. Good strength from Asidou, who's had a great game. He finds Afif, the substitute. Shooting chance for Afif. Instead, he'll roll it outside for Barone. Giuseppe Barone on his right foot to finish it. Oh, just wide. What a save from Mo Sisi. It'll be a corner. Not sure if he got a touch, but the referee says he did. It looked like Giuseppe Barone cutting in on that right foot, making so much space for himself. Would find the top right corner. But Mo Sisi does his part again to keep his side in the game. The clock is ticking on FC Osners. Beautiful break, led by Asidou again. This time Red Hook beat the first man for a corner. When it's headed away and back in by Afif and further out by Mondesir, and now Jontel. And Pierre, and free kick for Red Hook. Very much off the ball, as Osners had the ball on the other side of the pitch. Not sure what happened, but the referee's seen something. It'll be yet another central set piece for Anderson Asidou. This time Red Hook will empty out the middle. They'll take as much time as they can and they'll go back. Kali. Acha. Humphreys. One back by FC Osners. Or Osners FC. Mondesir on the turn. Looking for a return ball, but well defended by Giuseppe Barone, who's been everywhere for Red Hook. A goal to his name as well. Diaz with a couple of spins before giving it away to Asidou. Red Hook content with just passing the ball around the back and wasting all of these lasting couple of minutes to see a little bit more urgency for Osners, down 2-0. Trying to maintain their unbeaten record. But right now, Red Hook are doing whatever they want with it. Here's Cece. And goes short. Just a little bit bland from Osner since the goal they scored in the second half. It's another long ball that goes astray. And Red Hook can take the clock down even further to go take this throw in. Here's Hesse. That ball too far. Skids on the wet turf into Mo Cisse's arms. His ball will find Gentle. Gentle, 2 men on him. Good closing down from Red Hook. But Modio can break through one, holds it off from a second, and spread it out wide. Couple of players in the middle for Osners. They need it quick. Mondesir let it run and goes all the way back to his goalkeeper. It's just not what Osners FC are looking for right now. 2 goals in such a short period of time. Checking in to receive and playing a long ball towards Diaz. Diaz won it well and goes for the return. Flag stays down. Diaz could be in. Seen off really well by Isaacha. Huge chance for the fullback, Nick Diaz, who ran all the way forwards and almost got in behind. Barone. Nowhere except Cece. Red Hook don't seem to mind. Curvin Mondesir on the turn. They win it back. Pangrazi to Asidu. Asidu again. Ball pulled back for Youssef Afif, who will fire it towards Pangrazi. Audacious effort. Great touch by Afif, and he bumbles over Modio, and he'll receive a yellow card from the referee. Marvin Mondesir, sent forwards by Kabulu. And chesting it down and keeping it is Joel Favard. Good skill on the right-hand side to win a free kick for Osners FC, and
This is serious. Guys, you guys gotta be kidding me now. Every foul's gonna be a yellow card.
the referee won't caution Humphreys. It'll be a free kick taken by Modio. Dio going deep, headed down and away by Isaacha. The referee signals 3 minutes of added time. Youssef Afif. Referee didn't like that challenge, and it'll be a yellow card for Stanek Pierre. The Osner's frustration very visible. So just under 3 minutes for Red Hook to kill off. And for Osners, looking like too short, too late on maintaining their unbeaten record. This result would bring Red Hook joint top with them and of course the New York Renegades, whose goal difference has them superior to both sides. But nonetheless, a huge result for Red Hook, which would have them a perfect 2 from 2. And hand Osner's FC their first drop points of the season. It could get even better for them here with Giuseppe Barone and further forwards for Humphreys, who won't get to that one. And going the other way is Osner's. Red Hook a little bit short-handed at the back here, and they shouldn't be this late, and that's a clinical challenge and an easy yellow card for the referee to give. Osner's got to get play underway quickly. Mo Dio getting over the top for Pierre. Headed away by Itcha Asa. And the strike was there for Marvin Massador, but it was cleared well by Red Hook and all the way to Mo Sisi. Turning was Kervin Mondesir. And he's got it again, the man wearing the armband after Augustin went off. Not the best place to be showing off your skill. And he wins a free kick. Mason Colo. Down the right-hand side. Osner's go again. The ball in is another own goal. They've done it twice. Each Red Hook center back has put the ball in their own net, and all of a sudden, with just a minute to go here, it's a 1-goal game. And it's a completely different story. A goal out of absolutely nothing. And an own goal into his own net from Muntaha Kali. Very similar to his center back partner Issa Achas earlier. And somehow, some way, Red Hook have put the ball in the net 6 times, and they only lead by 1 goal, 4-3. We'll see how much time the referee gives Osner's in getting back into this. Mo Sisi keeps it in play, and Osner's FC have the ball. They need 1 goal to preserve their undefeated record, to hand Red Hook heartbreak. Kervin Mondesir. But the referee won't give them that time. And the full-time whistle. Well, Red Hook will take a big sigh of relief at the end of that, but they played a great game. And they keep their unbeaten record, perfect 2 from 2 going. They join Osner's FC at the top of the table. They lose their first game of the season. So Red Hook FC, Osner's FC, and the New York Renegades all on 6 points at the top. But, of course, Red Hook have that game in hand. They scored 4 goals in the first half. They were able to just about hold on, even with 2 own goals in the second. And they join these 2 teams at the top of the UPSL table. Well, that's it from us at Game and Frame. Thank you for tuning in to this 4-3 thriller.